In the grand court of metabolism, we are all born under a silent, unbreakable law. Calories in, calories out. It is a fundamental principle, a biological contract that dictates the rise and fall of our weight. But what if, for some, this law is merely a suggestion? What if there are people who walk among us, living a life of caloric defiance, seemingly immune to the consequences of a rich and decadent diet? We witness them in our lives, indulging in every pleasure without a hint of guilt, and we ask ourselves, is it a cheat code, a hidden pact with nature, or is it a profound biological injustice that we have yet to understand? This is the question that whispers in the quiet moments of the night, a paradox that challenges our fundamental understanding of fairness, diet, and even the very nature of our biology. Is it a gift from their genes? A secret they are hiding? Or is it a symphony of forces far more intricate, more brilliant, and more fundamental than we could ever imagine? The answer, we find, is not a simple cheat code, but a masterpiece of biological engineering, a perfect symphony played by forces so subtle they remain largely unseen. The secret of this metabolic paradox is not one single secret, but a complex, multi-layered solution that begins with the very way we live. To understand this profound metabolic uniformity, we must first descend into the very nature of existence itself, a world where the laws of physics operate on a different scale, a world of incredible, unseen power. Let's confront the paradox directly. The most common explanation for why some people can eat everything and not gain weight is a fast metabolism. While this is a real thing, the truth is that the difference in basal metabolic rate between individuals is often much smaller than we think. A person's BMR is largely determined by their body composition, specifically their muscle mass. A person with more muscle will naturally burn more calories at rest than someone with less. So, while a fast BMR can be a contributing factor, it's rarely the single, powerful force that makes the difference. It's a piece of the puzzle, but not the entire solution. This brings us to a crucial element of their secret, a hidden mechanism, a biological advantage that allows them to burn hundreds of extra calories every single day without even realizing it. What if their secret lies not in the speed of their metabolism while they're sleeping, but in the subtle, unconscious movements they make while they're awake? The true alchemist of the eat everything paradox is a concept known as non-exercise activity thermogenesis, or NEAT. NEAT is all the energy we burn doing things that are not sleeping, eating, or purposeful exercise. Think of it as the energy you burn from just being alive and moving around. Things like fidgeting in your chair, tapping your foot, standing instead of sitting, walking to the printer, or even just gesticulating with your hands when you talk. These tiny, seemingly insignificant movements, we discover, add up to an astonishing amount of energy burned over the course of a day. The difference in NEAT between a person who is naturally fidgety and active and a person who is naturally sedentary can be hundreds, sometimes even 1,000, calories per day. This is a monumental difference. Over the course of a week, that's enough to completely negate a massive meal. The person who seems to be eating a lot and not gaining weight may not have a fast metabolism in the traditional sense, but they have a highly active NEAT. They are in a constant state of low-level, unconscious movement that keeps their energy expenditure high. But the story of their secret doesn't end with NEAT. There is another subtle, often overlooked, factor at play: the thermic effect of food, or TEF. TEF is the energy your body uses to digest, absorb, and process the food you eat. It's the energy cost of eating. While TEF typically accounts for only a small percentage of our total daily energy expenditure, we find that there are slight but significant variations between individuals. Some people's bodies are more efficient at this process, meaning they use less energy to digest the same amount of food. Others are less efficient, burning more calories in the process. While this difference may only be a few dozen calories per day, when combined with the monumental difference in NEAT, It contributes to the overall energy balance that can either lead to weight gain or weight loss. It is another subtle piece of the puzzle, a silent, invisible force that helps to explain the great paradox. Beyond the energy we burn, there is also the question of the energy we consume. Why do some people feel full faster than others? Why do some people feel hunger less intensely? The answer, we find, is written in our very genetic code. Our genes play a significant role in regulating our appetite and our hunger and satiety hormones. Hormones like ghrelin, the hunger hormone, and leptin, the satiety hormone, send signals to our brain, telling us when to eat and when to stop. Some people, due to their genetic makeup, may have a lower production of ghrelin, meaning they feel hungry less often. Others may have a higher sensitivity to leptin, meaning they feel full faster and for a longer period. This genetic blueprint for hunger and satiety is another powerful, invisible force that helps to explain the great paradox. It's a silent, internal dialogue that dictates when we eat and how much we eat, a dialogue that is different for every single one of us. The story of the eat everything paradox takes an even more futuristic and complex turn when we consider the role of our gut microbiome. The billions of bacteria, fungi, and other microorganisms that live in our digestive systems are not passive passengers. They are active players in our health, and recent research suggests they play a crucial role in regulating our metabolism and weight. The composition of a person's gut microbiome can influence how they absorb calories from food. Some people may have a microbiome that is more efficient at extracting calories from food, while others have a less efficient one. This is a new and exciting frontier in metabolic science, and it suggests that the secret to not gaining weight may be as simple as having a different bacterial ecosystem in our gut. When combined with the other factors we have discussed, NEAT, TEF, and genetics, it becomes clear that the great paradox is not a simple cheat code or a single secret, but a complex, multi-layered system of biological forces that work in harmony to determine our physical destiny. Now, let's bring it back to the most visible part of the paradox, the illusion of eating a lot. Often, the person who seems to be eating a massive meal without consequences is not truly eating as much as we think. Their massive meal may be an isolated event. They might subconsciously eat less for the rest of the day, or they might skip a meal altogether. This is a behavioral aspect that combines with the biological factors we have discussed. The massive meal is what we notice, but the low-level, unconscious activity of NEAT and the subconscious reduction in calorie intake for the rest of the day are the invisible forces that are truly at play. So, the next time you see someone eating everything and not gaining weight, understand that it's not a matter of magic or a simple, fast metabolism. It's a profound display of biochemistry. It's the result of a complex symphony of forces, from the invisible, low-level movements of NEAT, to the energy cost of digestion, to the subtle commands of their genetic code and the hidden world of their gut microbiome. The great paradox of the eat everything person is not a secret of willpower. It's a secret of biology. It reminds us that the answers to life's greatest mysteries are often hidden in plain sight, waiting for us to look closer, to question our assumptions, and to appreciate the intricate brilliance of the natural world. The universe, as we've seen, holds secrets far grander than we often imagine. If this journey into the unseen has awakened your curiosity, and if you're ready to explore more of the profound mysteries that surround us, then subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. Join our quest to uncover the hidden truths that reshape our understanding of the world. Because the most profound questions often linger in the quiet moments, waiting to be asked and answered.